Quiet on the set.
Camera speed.
Sound production.
Roll sound.
Rolling.
Sound production. Take 2.
Welcome to the I Remember Liking That Movie podcast. Remember those childhood movies you loved? Now, we're going to watch them again and find out if they're still as amazing as you remember. Or, your father was right. You were an idiot, and everything you watched was stupid. So buckle up, movie aficionados. Over-the-top gore? Check. Over-embellished action? Check. Gratuitous nudity? Double check. Storylines so absurd you could drive a semi-truck through those plot holes. Oh yeah, some of those movies didn't even know what a movie plot was. And that's the way we liked it. Now, here's your hosts, Anna Santos and Jimmy Coates.
Maybe I'll go sit in my dad's car.
Yeah, do it from your phone. That'd be cool.
Yeah. Just sitting in the car.
Yeah, I could bring the laptop out, and I'm sure. Yeah, have enough
man.
power for that. Yeah. All right. Welcome to the I Remember Liking That Movie podcast. This is our first drive-in of August, the long weekend, civic long weekend.
Yes.
In Canada and in the United States. We don't get one. Yay!
Sucks to be you.
And well, last week we did Children of the Corn, which was Anna's pick. So
I'm sorry.
We're doing my pick. And today we are doing One Crazy Summer as feature number 1.
Interesting.
1986. What do you remember? This is directed by Savage Steve Holland. That's his actual legal name. I'm sure it wasn't his birth name.
No, you never
Could've
know.
been.
You never know.
Savage Steve Holland is such a laid back, really cool guy. Like when you see him doing stuff, or like when he's giving interviews and stuff, he's really a nice guy, and he's very talkative about his movies. Little backstory. I don't know if you know this, but they also did a movie together called Better Off Dead. Another great movie with John Cusack, and Savage Steve Holland directed it.
Mm-hmm.
And have you seen Better Off Dead?
I think so.
This one where Booger's in it.
Yes.
Yeah, and he loses his girlfriend to the ski captain, and it's this big race down the hill. That's where the Japanese guys always try to race him at the lights. And
yes.
I love Better Off Dead. So Better Off Dead is a very iconic, funny 80s movie as well.
That was in the recesses of my mind.
Yeah, but John Cusack believed that Better Off Dead was going to be much darker and more grittier. And Savage Steve Holland made it a goofy 80s movie. John Cusack was so pissed that he would not do any promotional for it, but he already signed a contract to do another movie, One Crazy Summer. And apparently he barely would talk to the director through the entire film. He would send notes. And you're under contract, and you don't want to be known as that guy, and you're pretty young. So you still give it all in front of the camera, because John Cusack in this movie looks like he is having a ball.
Yeah.
From what I can remember. I have not seen this movie in a long time.
I barely okay, I'm going to say this right now. One Crazy Summer, I'm like, that sounds familiar. Then I started looking at the stills from it, because I was like, I don't think I've seen this movie. Then I started looking at the stills, and I'm like, wait, I think I have seen it. It's literally buried so far deep in my brain. It's starting to fight its way to the top, but I'm like, that looks familiar. That looks familiar. That looks familiar. I'm pretty sure I've seen this movie, but I can't be 100% sure.
It stars John Cusack, Demi Moore, Linda Warren, Joel Murray, which these are all people, and Bobcat Goldthwait, Tom Villard, Curtis Armstrong, who's a very good friend of the director, who played Booger, and he was in Better Off Dead. Laura Waterbird. I'm saying some names that you probably, John Matuzak. These are all people you will, when you're going, if you've watched a lot of 80s movies, early 90s
Mhm.
movies, you're like, oh shit, that guy, that guy, that girl, that girl. A
Yep.
lot of those people. But of course, John Cusack and Demi Moore, Bobcat Goldthwait are the
Mhm.
three main ones. And then the other guy, I believe, is the neighbor of Tom Hanks in The Burbs. He's
Mm.
that guy too. You'll know, again, you'll know his face. Demi Moore's done a couple of good movies. John Cusack's done a couple of good movies.
Just a couple.
Just a couple.
Just a few.
Yeah, so it was written by this savage Steve Holland,
Mhm.
and it was written and directed by him, and he wrote and directed Better Off Dead. Some of the other stuff this guy has done, I didn't think he did. I thought he kind of got lost, but apparently he really got into TV.
Oh.
But Better Off Dead was his first movie.
Mhm.
And then it was One Crazy Summer. Then The New Adventures of Beans Baxter was a TV show. He did an episode of Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, the TV series. Eek the Cat. He
Sounds
was
familiar.
a writer on Eek the Cat.
Mhm.
Hold on one second. Safety Patrol, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, the TV show. He actually did a third movie. This was kind of a trilogy, and the third movie was How I Got into College. It is a very unknown movie
Yeah.
that was very, very funny. It had Anthony Edwards in it. Again, I remember it being funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember liking Children of the Corn too.
Me too. I don't trust myself anymore.
No.
This is why when I see something and I'm like, "Oh, I've never seen that." And then I watch it and then I'm like, "Wait, I have seen this. What the fuck? Where did my
So,
brain go?"
do you remember anything about this movie?
No. I think when we were picking this movie, I was like, I've never seen it. Then I looked at the stills and I was like, "Shit, I think I've seen it." If I had seen it, no doubt, late 80s, maybe early 90s, one time.
Yeah, okay. I bought this. We were in town. There was a store that rented videos and it would sell off its videos
Yeah.
at the corner store. And this was $10 and I bought it. I
Mhm.
saw this movie a lot when I
Yeah,
was a
see,
kid.
I did not. We were not buying a lot of videos for most of my life, to be perfectly honest. I started doing it probably in my late teens, early 20s. Like when HMV was still around
Yeah.
and they would have their like $10 DVDs, I would go and buy. And then when I started going down to the US for US Thanksgiving to have it with my cousins, I would go Black Friday shopping and Target always had $5 and $10 DVDs. So I would buy up whatever I could while I was there. This was never, I've never seen this movie available to purchase anywhere. So good
Yeah,
on
no,
you.
it's it's not. I don't think I don't know how successful it was. To me, it's very successful because I owned it
Mm,
and I saw it before I bought it, and
yeah.
I saw it for $10. I'm like, yes.
Yeah,
And
no, I think this was one of those like late night city TV. We're gonna play this movie from the 80s. So I would have seen it when I was like 10 or 11. That was like 30 years ago, man.
well, it is a comedy. It's a stupid it's just toilet humor,
Mhm.
goofy, almost childish, immature. Some of the stuff is like it doesn't make sense, but how it works, but
Yeah.
it's just gags. It's just running gags all the time. And yeah, I'm gonna say the budget, since you don't remember seeing it,
Yeah.
cannot be very high.
No,
Uh,
it's probably really low.
yeah, and actually, it wasn't. The film One Crazy Summer had a budget of 9 million. I'm wrong. It's pretty high. Well,
Well, I
Better Off
mean,
did so well, so his second movie, I guess, it got a lot more money.
but I mean also if you're looking at
Demi Moore, 1986, John
they're still kind of
Cusack.
you're paying decent money
I
for
think
them.
Bobcat Goldthwait would have been the bigger name in this movie
Yeah.
than.
But also if they were filming on location.
Yes, and it is a summer movie. It is a summer town, and there's
Yeah,
boats, and
see,
there's
That's where the money went.
Yeah.
That's where the money went.
Yeah.
Because all of a sudden they need cranes and
And
dollies and all
producers can
kinds
be
of.
pretty creative when it comes to hiding money and taking money.
I mean, valid.
All right, so let us take a look at. I gotta figure out what I'm doing here. Share the screen. Share the screen. Oh, did you see? Did you go see your I Know What You Did Last Summer?
No, I didn't. The week got away from me, and then before I knew it, it was Friday morning, and I was like, man, I'm not gonna be able to get it in tonight. So hopefully next week.
One Crazy Summer, 13 million. That's not overly because it probably made a little money.
Yeah, but not a lot.
But not a lot. No. But at least you probably didn't go into the red.
Yeah.
And it opened on August 8th. You should have opened it at the end of June if you could have.
Mm.
And it opened in 4th place. It opened up.
Oh,
Here we go. Behind Aliens
done.
in its 4th week, still at number 1. The Karate Kid Part 2 in its 8th week at number 2. Friday 13th Part 6, Jason Lives in its 2nd week at number 3. Then One Crazy Summer. Behind Top Gun, Ruthless People, Nothing in Common. That's the Tom Hanks and Jackie Gleason one, I think. Howard Duck. It did beat A Fine Mess. I don't know that movie.
I don't know that one. No. An actor and a chef fathom a plot to fix a horse race and attempt at capitalizing it while striving to tackle 2 of the hitmen responsible for the scheme.
That's an 80s movie.
Who the fuck thought of that?
Who greenlit that? Heartburn and Flight of the Navigator, Back to School, About Last Night. Yeah. Transformers, the cartoon movie. Ferris Bueller's Day Off, Running Scared, Legal Eagles, Stand By Me. Yeah, Aliens, Karate Kid 2, Jason. Yeah, it's
apparently 1986 was a really good year for movies.
Yeah, that would have been great.
Right? And especially August, like most people's summer camps are done. They're starting to get ready for school. So what do? You go to the movies.
And then it dropped off from 9th. Oh, The Fly with what's his name?
So good.
Armed and Dangerous with John Candy was open. And it dropped down to 9th place. Then it dropped out to 14th place. The only new movie that week was Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. Which we didn't hate.
No, we didn't. No, we didn't hate it.
It was something.
It was ridiculous.
Yeah, it was an experience for sure.
Oh my God, was it an experience? But still, we didn't hate it.
All right, let's take a look at the poster for One Crazy Summer. There it is. Giant Sun. For those listening, John Cusack, Demi Moore, Bobcat Goldthwait, One Crazy Summer, A Giant Sun. I cannot read that. Hold on.
Oh, ready? They're the last. They're the last bunch in the world you'd expect to win anything, but with this crowd, anything can happen. The fuck is that? Who wrote that? Somebody's grandmother?
Yeah. And then it has a sun with the actual sun with sunglasses, smiling meanly at all the characters on a dock. And yeah, I like the movie. I remember liking the movie, so I do like the poster. If you don't like the movie, you will not probably like the poster. Probably a trigger.
I mean, look, I don't remember hating it, which is good. Because normally, if I've only watched a movie once, if I liked it, I might not remember the movie, but I know I've seen it. So I'm like, okay, yeah, whatever. But if I watch a movie once and I absolutely hated it, I remember so much about it. So the fact that I'm like looking at the stills and I'm like, wait, all of this looks really, really familiar. I think I have seen this. It seems like I either liked it or I'm neutral on it. Now the fun happens where I'm like, did I like it? Or did I just think, meh, it's all right?
Yeah. All right. Okay, so movie taglines. Nantucket, no rules, no limits, just one crazy summer.
That's not bad.
I
think I take out the Nantucket part though.
They came to Nantucket for a summer. They found a whole lot more. Get ready for the wildest summer of your life. One crazy summer.
That one's better.
And Love, Music, and a Whole Lot of Mayhem.
Perfect. Perfect.
Now, let's go to the reviews.
I'm ready. Let's see it.
I do not think
I
this
think
movie
it did not do well at all.
I'm just going to guess. But you never know. You never
We could be
know.
wrong.
All right. Share. Sharing is caring, as I'm always told by my little daughter when she wants to take something off my plate or.
Correct. That's when sharing is caring. Otherwise, don't touch my fucking shit.
Yeah. All right. One Crazy Summer, 420 reviews, comes in at 45%. Not great.
Wow.
10,000 plus audience reviews, comes in at 63%. So this was more of a
audience favorite.
Yeah. It is
from
rated.
the critics.
Yeah. It's rated PG, an hour and 33 minutes. Yeah. All right. This was my pick. I will look for good.
Okay.
Well, you look for bad. So give me 1 second to find it. Here we go.
Okay. So Matt Brunson from Film Frenzy says, fresh off 1985's Better Off Dead, writer-director Savage Steve Holland and star John Cusack reunited for One Crazy Summer, which is basically more of the same, minus that great $2 running gag. Original score, 2.5 out of 4.
I love the $2 gag. The paper boy trying to get his money. While certainly not for all tastes, it's refreshing teenage fare and underlying its cartoony insouciance is a welcome touch of innocence. Okay, your TV guide. You don't have to use such big fucking words.
Insouciance.
2.5. Is that was insouciance?
That's how I would
with
say
a
it.
4 TV guide, you prick.
That's a little pretentious.
God, right?
No, that's pretentious. That's pretension. Ryan Murphy from Miami Herald says One Crazy Summer is all about this band of misfits who go to this real pretty island for the summer and meet up with this real pretty girl and then get into these real pretty dangerous situations. What shocking originality. Original score 1 out of 4.
And this guy's saying this back in 1986. Dude, it doesn't get any better. Like it doesn't get better. There's no more originality. I mean, there's a bit, but
yeah, it's pretty much.
Well, Gregory Winecuff asks, remember fun? This movie does and gives it 4 out of 5. The New Times, not New York Times, the New Times.
Of course. Well, this Steve Dollar from the Gannett News Service says the jokes are as predictable as they are flat, enlivened only by Goldthwait's hyperactive shenanigans. No score.
Fred Topple from About.com says solid 80s movie, 3 out of 5.
Jeffrey M. Anderson from Combustible Celluloid says some of the early imagery seems to suggest that anything is possible in this crazy, in quotes, universe, but the wrap-up is just so aggravatingly bland. No score.
Ken Hankey from Mountain Express, as teen comedies go, it's not awful. 3 out of 5.
Nina Darnton from the New York Times says John Cusack and Demi Moore are such charming personalities that they are appealing even in so silly a setting. There is a good chemistry between them. It would be interesting to see them make a film together instead of being stock figures. Original score 2 out of 5.
The rest of mine are just they have a ripe tomato, but no score. Saying. So if you have one more you want to, if not, we can move on to IMDb.
There are none that are super great, so we can move on.
Well, IMDb has 18,000 plus, comes in at 6.4 out of 10.
Oh, that's pretty high.
Yeah, that's not bad. I will start as my pick and my responsibility, so I will start with 10.
Your responsibility.
Where the hell did the review button go? There you are. All right. 10s are all the same. Best movie ever. Best comedy ever.
So
okay.
Original.
What from the creator of The Big Bang Theory comes 80s Zanius? What are you talking about? One Crazy Summer is an essential 80s summer romantic comedy and an absolute must-see. 10 out of 10 from Kevin Robbins.
A fun watch if you are Gen X. Bob G, 46, 9 out of 10.
Yeah, that's yeah. I think that happens a lot with some movies.
Yeah.
Like we're the only ones, maybe
We're like, this is
older
amazing.
boomers and younger millennials, but that group there, that's the only. Other than
Yeah.
that, everyone's scratching their head, going, "What the fuck are you laughing at?" Who doesn't like this movie? 8 out of 10. Stack and deck.
The popular one seems to be pretty good comedy, but not quite as good as Better Off Dead. Aaron, 1375, 7 out of 10.
Gizlef says not nearly as funny as Better Off Dead, but still humorous. 6 out of 10.
I was trying to avoid those, but they were in the 9 out of 10s.
Mm.
So let's see. It's crazy but forgettable. Fat Cat 73450, 5 out of 10.
Almost not that bad. Captain Hamshock, 4 out of 10.
There are no 3s.
Oh, there's 2s. This movie is Better Off Dead. You're not even using the same movie. Yeah, well, the one that you wanted, 2 out of 10.
Nice. One Crazy Summer, Bring on the Winter. Edward Green, 1 out of 10.
All right, I think we have gone through everything.
Yes.
Let me see. One Crazy Summer trailer. There we go. Let's share it. Or not. It takes a few minutes.
The movie started! The movie's done! Not really. I just want them to come running in from the lobby thinking that they missed something. Hi, I'm Ed Stewart, movie star, also known as Bobcat Goldthwait, and me and my friends John Cusack and Demi Moore.
I hate boats. I'm not getting on any boat. I beg to differ.
Just had one crazy summer.
Your dad said you were collecting shells.
Shells! 57 millimeter! We did all the normal things people do. Hey, little buddy, you know that is funny? Made friends. Sorry.
Oh, no.
Saw the sights.
Please, your enormous is anything but chilly.
Killed our own food. Dazzled women.
Are you ready for me, Hoops?
We were party animals. Help me! Everyone loved us.
My car.
And we loved every minute.
God!
By the end of the summer, I felt that grown a lot personally. I felt a little bit better about who I was and where I was going. Okay, let's move it out. Here we go. Wait. It really was one crazy summer.
Yay! All that work for that.
That was so sad.
That's right.
Because-
This movie actually, I forgot all about that. It ends with a boat race. We've had a couple now with summer
they
vacation.
love-
And, yeah, they
Summer
love
movies
that.
love a good boat race.
Yeah, something about it. So I think it's the same idea. It's a sailing one and stuff.
Yeah.
And they have to wait. They can only use their engine. Yeah. I think I'm still gonna like it. I remember it was dumb when I watched it, but it was stupid. It was supposed to be dumb.
I know I'm going to find it stupid, but I'm really hoping it's so stupid I laugh.
Yeah.
And
Might
not
not.
so stupid I sit there going, why the fuck did Jimmy make me watch this?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm hoping for, is so stupid I laugh. But it's going to be stupid either way.
Yes. All right. Well, we are going to go watch One Crazy Summer from 1986. And when we come back, we are going to review it. Okay.
Fantastic.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
And now, on with the show.
Yay! Did you watch 1986's One Crazy Summer?
Dude, I don't think your mic's on.
Oh. You can't hear me?
No, I can hear you, but I think it's from the computer mic.
Oh, you know what? Okay. If it isn't one thing, it's another fucking do. Nope, that's not it. That's not it. It is, you bastard. Is that better?
Yes, it is. There you
we
go.
I plugged it in before. All right. So, did you watch 1986? One Crazy Summer.
I did indeed.
Okay, so what's your initial?
This is one of the shittiest movies I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, it was actually painful to watch at points. Painful.
Yeah, it wasn't as fun as I remember.
No, there was fun in this movie. What?
Yeah. I will say that actually the people I enjoyed the most in the movie was not John Cusack and Demi Moore.
Oh God, no.
I liked Teddy, the boyfriend.
Yeah.
And I liked Bobcat Goldthwait.
I mean, he was all right.
I liked it when they're like, "Hey, let's help out these girls bring their boat to the thing," and they're like, "No, that sounds like work. We don't want to do that." He's like, "Hey, you have any more chores you want to do for us? Maybe like mow your lawn, paint your house."
There were some moments where I was like, "Oh," and that was pretty much it. I was like, "Oh."
Yeah, this was not the movie I remember.
No.
This
And
is
now
not
I know
the
why
movie
I only
remember.
watched it once.
Oh, yeah. If this is not, this is because we saw that in the reviews, where everyone say this is not Better Off Dead. This is not Better Off Dead. This really is not Better Off. Better Off Dead. Now, again, I have not seen Better Off Dead in a long time. So
Valid.
that'll probably be one of my January picks because it has skiing in it. But yeah, yeah.
No, this entire thing was just a hot mess. Like, this movie was a hot mess.
The timeline didn't make sense.
The timeline didn't make sense.
Like, at all.
Any of the setup of this movie didn't make sense.
No.
Like, there was nothing to make sense of. And then there was a bunch of stuff that were put in just for gags.
Yes.
But they weren't even funny.
No, they weren't.
This like the grandma dropping a tab on the table. And I was like, that's not funny. That's just weird.
I like the Godzilla part.
Godzilla part was funny.
Yeah.
I like that part.
There were a couple parts that were like funny.
There were moments.
My 7-year-old had a ball.
Of course she did.
Because it was all like the car accidents, the people falling into the water and stuff like that. Yeah. No, this was, and I don't even think this was like, a bunch of it ended up on the editing floor. I'm pretty sure they just did not shoot anything. Really.
They wanted this movie.
Yeah. Yeah. This is
I have a feeling during filming, they were like, let's add a scene.
Yeah. Hey, let's do this. This should be funny.
Yeah. And then it wasn't.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, Teddy, I like the boyfriend. He was funny.
He was funny, but it was so funny because I was sitting there and I was like, I fucking know you. I fucking know you, and I'm trying to figure out where I know you from. But because in the movie he has blonde hair, I didn't really recognize him. Then I looked him up and I was like, it's you, guy I've seen in movies. Matt Mulhern. He's been in movies and TV shows my entire life. I have
Oh,
seen him
he's one of
in
those.
everything. And I was like, I know your face. I don't know where the fuck I know it from. But now I do. And I'm very happy.
Yeah, because and I also said that Joel Murray, who plays George,
Yes.
I said he was the guy in The Burbs. Wrong guy. Joe
Oh,
Murray, he actually appeared in he had a running part in Mad Men. He struck it with Darman Gregg. He was a regular.
yeah, he was Greg's best friend.
Yeah, he's done a lot of stuff. This was his
Yeah.
first movie, but he's not the guy from The Burbs. Yeah, it's just the storyline was weak.
Yeah.
You had talented people. Oh my god, I mean Demi Moore and John Cusack alone. But you had
Exactly.
other talented people. Yeah, this was just not. I
Good.
think because it was so quick, Better Off Dead was so well received and made decent money that they said we want another movie. And I think instead of taking the time, because he did this the next year. It was Better Off Dead 85. This was so it was probably only a couple months, and this is what they came up with.
Also, I fucking hated the animation.
Oh, the bunny thing. Yeah, and I remember Better Off Dead
Bunny, the
has animation.
rhinoceros.
Yeah.
The whole I was like, there's no fucking point.
No.
This I hate.
Well, they're because he's like an artist and all that, but they don't say what happens with it. Did he make it to school? Did he?
Nobody knows. Nobody knows.
Did he stay on the island with Demi Moore running an old age home?
This is supposed to be an assignment about a love story in cartoon form.
Yeah.
And he doesn't know how to do that with a rhinoceros and some bunnies. And I'm saying, look, if that's what you're looking for romance, it's probably not gonna help. And he's like, I've never been in love. How would I know? Like you've never watched a rom-com?
Yeah.
Never?
Yeah. Even
So
back in
weird.
1986. Yeah, no, this was yeah. All right, well, let's go over it.
Yeah, let's do that.
Actually, the plot's pretty in detail here. I didn't even know what kind of home she was trying to save.
It was, as far as I knew, it was just a house that a bunch of people lived in.
Like an Airbnb? Was it an old age home? Was it?
I think it was a boarding house kind of vibe.
A boarding house?
Maybe just a bunch of old people living as roommates. I don't know. We don't ever see anybody who lives there.
No. Okay, Hoops McCann, a recent high school graduate, fails to get a basketball scholarship. And disappointing his parents. He's not even good at it. Like I don't even know why it's a thing.
Why did everybody expect him to get a basketball scholarship if he sucks at it?
Yeah, he sucks so bad. And they go out of the way to show you that how sucky he is.
Yeah, every chance he gets, he throws something into some sort of round receptacle and misses every chance. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. And that's when I figured out eventually that was supposed to be a joke. The fact that he's called Hoops.
Yeah, and
didn't
he
get the
can't.
basketball and he can't play basketball. It took me forever because that's how long the joke went on for.
Oh yeah. Oh, it went through the whole thing. Yeah.
But it's funny because I figured it out before basically the punchline of the joke happens in the movie.
Yeah.
We all knew before that.
Yeah.
So it's not as funny.
No.
Yeah, but that's okay.
He hopes to be admitted to the Rhode Island School of Design and must write and illustrate a love story for his application. This never comes to fruition. We never see if he actually makes it.
We don't see if he finishes.
This is the third act that we think as of here. Oh, he's going to do, and he's going to try to, and then it just never materializes at all.
That's just an excuse to have cartoons.
Yeah.
And I hate it when people do.
He joins his friends, siblings, George and Squid Calamari to spend the summer on the island of Nantucket, Massachusetts. En route, they pick up a young rock singer named Cassandra Eldridge, who is pursued by a motorcycle gang at the time. Motorcycle gang stretching.
One of them is wearing plaid pants.
Plaid pants. He's got a pink wig on. Or green? It's a pink or green?
It was purple.
Purple.
It was purple and very fine. A few months ago, I guess now, a couple months ago, I was up in Cambridge, and apparently my friend's brother gathers bikers I'm trying to figure out how. I think it's for a charity run, but they do
Oh,
this
okay.
bike rally for charity. Like they raise some money. It's great, and they give it. And the culmination point was at my friend's cottage. So we had probably about 50, 75 bikers,
Yeah.
maybe a little bit more.
Did they look like this biker gang?
None of them looked like this biker gang. None of them. And some of them were dressed a little more casually, sweatpants,
Yeah.
a hoodie. Some were very typically, like stereotypically biker,
Yeah.
with leather and jeans and, that. But none of them
No.
were wearing a purple wig.
No, this was the
Or plaid
unscariest biker gang you'd ever see. Like you'd
One
be
of them
like,
looked like he came off of the set of Caddyshack. I was like, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
like if they tried to intimidate you, just like,
I'd laugh.
you guys are silly. Once on the island, Hoops and George, along with twin brothers Egg and Clay Stork and outcast Ak Raymond, must help Cassandra save her grandfather's house from the greedy Beckerstead family, led by the callous Aguila. Whatever. Along the way, Hoops must find a way to write his cartoon love story. They didn't even really like give you a lot of. You just need a few minutes, like a backstory of what they're trying to do and what they're trying to build, and like they had bits of it, but it wasn't very cohesive.
It feels like they cobbled together like 6 different movies into this one, and just kind of hoped it would kind of make sense at some point.
Yeah. Hoops runs afoul of Teddy Beckerstead and his neglected girlfriend Cookie. I did like when they the car pulls up and Hoop kind of backs up and he goes down and bends down with him. He's like, "You touched my car." He's like, "What?" And they just start screaming at him. I like Teddy. I would have rather seen Teddy because he's a lunatic.
See, if there was a movie about showing up Teddy,
that
had nothing to do with an old folks home on a beach, or nothing to do, like maybe the dad is a super unscrupulous developer, sure, but like none of the other stuff, I would have been down for this movie.
Yeah, see, Better Off Dead is he had a girlfriend, he loses his girlfriend to the captain of the ski team. So the whole point of the movie is for him to get better at skiing, to beat that guy at the end of the movie. That's the whole movie. There is a subplot of the foreign exchange girl that he falls in love with, and then comedy stuff in between. But the whole focus of this movie is he is going to beat that ski captain and win back his girlfriend.
Correct. Perfect. If this had been
sailing, and that was the main point of this movie,
to beat Teddy.
Yeah.
I don't know, to save something, to win something, to impress Cookie. But Cookie was just like, I'm going to go wherever with whoever.
Cookie was a bit of a whore.
She
a very attractive whore, though.
First of all,
and what an appetite! My God,
I don't think she actually explicitly received money for sex, so we can't call her a whore.
That's true.
I do think she really enjoys the company of gentlemen.
Yeah.
Yes, a lot.
Very attractive woman.
Oh, beautiful, gorgeous. And I just don't think she's that selective about who she spends her time with.
No, just as long as someone's spending it with her.
Yeah. She's like, you have a penis? Great. Let's hang out. Let's go to a movie, a double feature.
Yeah. She secretly offers Hoops a date, and he is persuaded to go with her, even though he had promised to appear at Cassandra's first musical performance, which turns out to be a sparsely attended event. Hoops and Cookie go to the drive-in that night, where Teddy's friend Ty sees them and notifies Teddy. That's where we get Bobcat in the Godzilla outfit.
No.
Oh?
That's not Bob. Is he in the gut?
He's not in the drive-in, but he's supposed to be at the event that Dad is holding to see if Teddy's leaving. He's like, "Oh, 9:00," and he's like, "Shit, I can't."
Oh, right. Oh God, that felt so much later in the movie, because this movie felt like it went on forever.
This movie did seem a little longer than it wasn't that long of a movie, really. It was only an hour and a half.
It was an hour and a half. But it felt like forever.
Like even the kids and the troop and all that, it was almost like it was just thrown into.
This is a movie filled with filler.
Yeah, where the paperboy scene in Better Off Dead started early. I need my $2 for the paper, and everyone keeps ignoring him. until finally the paperboy is losing his shit and just chasing John Cusack. I want my $2. But this stuff where all the kids, that could have been funny if you would have introduced it and shown something before. I don't know. Everything seemed a little forced.
It all feels literally like they just had a bunch of like ideas that they wrote scenes for.
Yeah.
And then they kind of forced them together.
Yeah, let's film this, let's film this,
Yeah.
let's film this, and then we'll let the editor figure the rest out.
Yeah, it felt very disjointed. It felt very unconnected.
The editor was like, what
disjointed.
the fuck?
Editor's like, how the fuck am I supposed to put this all together?
You people are dumb. Meanwhile, Egg gets stuck in a Godzilla costume and causes havoc at the Beckerstead's promotional party for the Beckerstead Estates, which would be located at the spot of Cassandra's grandfather's house. Hoops, George, Egg, and Ak run into Teddy and his friends. As Teddy threatens them, Cassandra appears and offers an impromptu basketball challenge between him and Hoop. Teddy dominates and Hoop fails. After spraying Teddy and his friends with mace, Cassandra is upset that Hoop did not appear at her performance and lied that he was a good basketball player. Yeah. Like, you had you had the right ingredients here. You had the right actors. You had the right idea of being on this island for the summer. Yeah, it's just
Nantucket for this summer. You meet a wonderful, beautiful musician who's running from a biker gang, not running from. She could have just been coming home to visit her grandfather. And then you clash with Teddy. The girlfriend doesn't help. Cookie's all up in your cookie. It's all bad. And then you end up in a fight with Teddy where you challenge him at the regatta and you get in there and then you sail the crap out of it. You win and then everybody's happy. This is all you needed.
Yeah. Like even Summer Rental did a better idea. At least they had John Candy like sailing and then just wanted to start sailing with his new buddies. And then that led to although One Crazy Summer's actual sailing scenes looked better than
100%
Summer Rental one. But yeah,
really
Summer Rental did a way better job at leading up to it. This was just, I have an idea.
Me too. Let's put them all in.
In an effort to make it up to her, Hoops and his friends promote her next performance, which turns out to be a big success, and Cassandra forgives him. However, Aguila immediately forecloses on the house before it can be saved. This seemed a bit where the bank is like, she's like, you said I had until today. He's like, we sold the market. He's got
a lot of money.
Yeah, he's got a lot of money, so he can do what he wants.
Like, don't get me wrong, that happens in small towns.
Yeah.
It does, where they're like, the bank's like, well, but he offered me the money about your mortgage.
Yeah.
I know I told you had until next week, but oops. And you can sue, but usually the people who are behind on their mortgage so much that the house is pretty much going into foreclosure, they don't have the money to sue.
Yeah. And this was like, and usually that does happen, but you're probably looking at tens of thousands, if not $100,000. This was $3,000.
Well, no, that wouldn't have paid off the debt, but he's like, if you give me $3,000 by Friday,
that would catch you up to the
we'll keep working with you, but you got to pay that much.
Yeah.
It was like, how cheap was the mortgage? That's what I'm wondering.
Ak proposes they take part in the local regatta, despite Hoop's fear of the water, and they find and renovate an old boat to use. Yep, they did. The regatta start, and then we got our montage.
Yeah, there are many montages in this.
Yeah, there's a few.
Yeah.
And then we're missing the part where George gets stuck. They bury him in the sand. They leave him, and that big guy comes and just eats an
industrial-sized can of chili con carne, and then
and
apparently farts him
so bad.
Farts George into a coma.
Where the paramedics refuse to give him mouth-to-mouth.
Yeah, and then I think it turns into, or at least they were trying to turn it into a gag.
Yeah.
Where they have to, so it happens again in the movie.
Yes.
But I'm like, sirs, y'all missed the mark.
I did like Bobcat giving the kite to that little kid, and the little kid just flies away. That was funny. There were a couple little funny parts in it.
There were, but not
it
enough.
wasn't. No, there was not. Yeah. The regatta starts with the teams using paddles. then changing to sales, and then finally motors. Teddy's team recklessly injures a member of one team, and Akak jumps into water to save him. Not before the dad shows up from the bottom of the boat and starts shooting arrows at the other.
Super fucking weird. I was like, what the fuck? Like all of a sudden he's like bobbing up, and he's like, you gotta stop them. And I was like, oh, look at that. How convenient. The one time Hoops needs to make a shot. He does.
Yeah. And that was one hell of a shot. God damn.
He can't get it when he's standing 2 feet away from what's his name with his things in a hoop in a round shape.
Yeah.
But he can do that like 50
2-inch
feet up.
diameter and 20 feet into the air. Yeah, he gets.
100%. Of course.
Aguila, having stowed away in Teddy's boat, sabotages Hoop's sail with his crossbow to repair the mast. Hoop successfully shoots the new guy line into the mast, and they continue onward. Before Aguila could shoot the mast again, he is thrown overboard by Squid, who was operating the mechanical dolphin from a nearby movie set. As retaliation for that was when he kicked the dog, I was like, whoa, that's out of nowhere.
I was like, it's funny though. He kicks the dog. His son Teddy beats the crap out of Clay Stork, one of the twins. That's what fuels them at that point, that they're like, oh no. And I'm like, this guy's been doing this entire movie. He's been terrible. But now, and I was like, this family is terrible. Why would you leave your dog around them? They're horrible peoples. Yeah.
Aguila, having stowed away on Teddy's boat. Oh no, wait, I just said that. It's operating the mechanical dolphin. When the teams use the motors, Hoop and his team win after using Teddy's car engine, the Ferrari, as their motor. Not quite sure how they did that, but yeah, they did it. Hoop and his friends celebrate their victory. They are awarded the prize. Squid's dog turns out okay after giving birth to puppies, even after that vicious kick, I guess. George hooks up with Cookie, and Akak wins Stern's father's approval. His Stern father's approval for his heroics. Despite winning, Hoops offers the trophy to Teddy if he spares Cassandra's house, but Teddy immediately backs out of his promise. However, old man Beckerstead, father of that old guy, I just keep remembering him from Christmas Vacation.
Yeah.
The old guy that smokes a cigar and sets fire to the tree. Gives back the trophy and spares Cassandra's house, stating that he was not going to put a dime into Beckerstead Estates. He then drags Teddy away by his ear. Yeah, everyone just drags Teddy away by his ear. With the prize returned and the house spared, Hoops and Cassandra kiss, and she inspires a love story for his application. They don't say that. In the final scene, George's uncle Frank finally wins a $1 million prize. That was a running gag. The uncle keep trying to win the radio summer prize.
Locked in the same room for God knows how long.
He goes to take the radio into the tub. Having been driven insane every summer for trying to win, but his phone and then he finally wins, and then his phone gets disconnected. The prize is given away to someone else. He snaps and promptly uses Akak's rocket launcher to blow up the radio station. And shortly thereafter, the Stork twins arrive and head to the still burning station to roast marshmallows. And that's actually our
entire movie.
All right. What is your score for One Crazy Summer?
Skip it. I paid $4.99 for this motherfucker.
What are you talking about?
I am mad.
I bought it.
Yeah, I just rented it because it was like buy for $9.99. I was like, fuck no, I'm probably gonna hate this movie. So I started playing it, and I was hoping for the best. And immediately I saw animation, and I was like, oh, okay, 1980s animation before a live action movie, whatever. It happened a lot. So I was like, fine, whatever. And then it was like, this sounds stupid, but whatever. And then you see Hoops, and he looks and then his mom brings in the thing, and he's talking about, she wants me to be she thinks I'm going to end up a street sweeper because I didn't get a basketball scholarship. And I was like, oh, I guess he was good at basketball, but every time he makes a shot, it doesn't work. And I was like, I guess he's not good at basketball. What the fuck is happening? Then all of a sudden there's a street sweeper in the parking lot at the high school graduation, where his like gown is shrunk because his mom was like, do you know how many people wear those? And I'm like, they dry clean them. You what? And that's the only time you see his mom.
Yep.
And then that's it. And then he gets in the car directly after graduation, goes to Nantucket with his friend and his friend's little sister and her ugly dog. And then there are the two little girls who it's like, if you get slapped on the back with your face like that, it's going to stick. And then it sticks. And then I was like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, those two guys.
Yeah, those two little girls running
little
around
girls.
with just jacked up faces. And I was like, what? And then there were chili dogs on the ferry. And then they were running over. But before that, they were running away from bikers who were trying to get their money, which was hidden in the fucking like paper towel thing in the bathroom.
Yeah.
I was like, what in the men's bathroom on top of that? And I was like, what the fuck is happening? Then they get to Nantucket and then it's just a bunch of other random shit just shoved together in some like very loosely based story where none of it was actually funny. None of it. There were a couple smiles. There were a couple, oh yeah, that's a good one. The Godzilla taking out the little mini, like the model of the like development. Hilarious. I like that. Everything else surrounding it, I was like, what the fuck? Why am I watching this movie? This movie is shit. There's no real conclusion other than apparently like Cassandra and Hoops get together. We don't know what happens. Do they stay on Nantucket? Does she leave? Does he go to art school? We don't know. We don't really care either. We're like, thank God the movie's done. So skip it. Skip this motherfucking movie.
And your IMDb?
0.
0.
No, actually, I take that back. 1.
For the Godzilla gag?
For the Godzilla. Everybody else can go fuck themselves. That Godzilla scene was great. Everything else, fuck it. What's your review?
If you remember, like in One Crazy Summer, there's a strong chance you might be disappointed. This is not Better Off Dead. This is, it had great actors. It had a great location. It had a few gags that were okay. It had a couple. I like the part where they were complaining about having to help the girls. I like the Godzilla part, the kite part. Other than that, and I like Teddy. I like Teddy being mean, yelling. Other than that's only maybe 3 or 4 minutes worth of movie here. Other than that, this is hard. This is not great. It's not great at all.
Not great.
If you saw, I watched this a lot as a kid.
God bless.
I can only say, like, back in the 80s, there wasn't as much selection as there is now today. You got what you got, and that was it.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh no, I would say, I'm not gonna say skip it. I would say stream it. Don't spend money. I bought this and I'm like, I probably will watch it again. I'll probably just be as disappointed in the future as I am now.
Yeah.
Stream it for the nostalgia. If you really remember liking it, or you want something different that's not that great or not that funny. If you want to take a break from laughing, but still want to watch a comedy, this is okay. And you could check your phone. You're not going to pause it when you go get a snack or something.
Yeah, no.
You're not going to miss anything.
You need to take a 20-minute shit? Go ahead. Just let the movie play. You won't miss anything.
Yeah, this movie is a 5 out of 10 for me. It's borderline okay. Like, but for me, it's nostalgia. That's just barely. Yeah, I'm a little mad I bought it because I don't know if I'll watch it again. I was disappointed. Yeah, I'm very, very closely leaning to skip it. Like, if you remember liking it, you might want to just skip it and keep that memory, because all you're remembering is the Godzilla part, the bad guy, and a couple other funny parts that you remember. And then you're like, well, what else happened in this movie? Keep your memory, dude. Don't watch the movie. So
don't ruin it.
Maybe a 4 out of 10. Yeah, this was very, very disappointing. Like, I'd watch Summer Rental 5 times before I watched this again.
100%. I'm with you on that. If someone put a gun to my head and said, okay, Summer Rental or One Crazy Summer, I'd be like, Summer Rental, put it on repeat. Let's go.
Yeah.
Mind you, I also, for this podcast, I panned Whiteout. I was like, this
Yeah.
is still a shitty movie. I panned it, but because I had bought it,
Oh, you watched it again?
I watched it the other day, and I was like, yeah, no, it's still shitty, but it's comforting in its shittiness.
Yeah, it's like I don't know if we hated Weekend at Bernie's.
We hated Weekend at
Did
Bernie's.
we? And then I saw a preview on it on somewhere, and I'm like, maybe I should watch Weekend at Bernie's.
There are some movies where even if you don't like them, you're still like, I'd watch it again.
I'd watch
this
it.
is not one of those movies for me.
No. I'd go back to like Weekend at Bernie's, probably Whiteout. There's a couple other Leprechaun.
Yeah. I would watch Steel Dawn before this.
Ooh, Steel Dawn.
Because at least Steel Dawn had one very clear plot.
Yes.
It was a shitty movie.
And it was very fun to make fun of.
It made sense.
Yeah.
Terrible movie, but it made sense. This is a hot mess confusion. Like, there's no reason for it.
Yeah, this was coming off a great movie that I remember.
Yeah.
And this was rushed.
Yeah.
And Demi Moore signed on because, Better Off Dead was great. This guy, it's going to be awesome.
Yeah. God bless.
So, I'm kind of like, stream it if you absolutely have to.
Yeah.
You're fine skipping it. Have that memory. I would have rather kept the memory of One Crazy Summer. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Because
I mean,
that memory's wrong.
If you think deep in your heart that you disagree with us, you're like, no, that's a great movie. I need to watch it right now. Please wait until it's on a streaming platform for free.
Yeah.
Because I guarantee you, once you rent it, you'll be like, that was not worth the $5. So unless you can rent it for like $1, there is no reason to watch this movie.
No, stream it. I don't even know if I could support $1.
I would not. However, if someone is hellbent,
but if you really have to, yeah,
if they're like, no, I'm gonna watch that movie and I know I'm gonna love it, Anna and Jimmy don't know shit, by all means.
Yeah, like when Apple has their 99 cents rental week, check it if it pops up on there. Yeah, and they'd be like, they were right. This movie sucks.
And then they'll say, but they were right that I was good to wait until it was a 99-cent rental. Because now I don't feel so bad. It's $1.
Yeah. All right. We have 2 skip it's kind of like a stream it if you absolutely have to. Do not waste money on that. Yes. We have a 1 out of 10 and I'm going to say 4 out of 10.
You were so generous. Well, you did find more funny in this than I did.
Yeah. And the nostalgia was kind of there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was so disappointed. All right, that is One Crazy Summer. Now we are going to watch the preview for Maximum Overdrive, and then once that count is done, we will come back on here and we will review it. So let me just bring this up. That's not it. There it is. Here is Maximum Overdrive preview. All right. Oh, get it there. All right. Welcome to the I Remember Liking That Movie podcast. This is our second feature of our double feature drive-in movie special, and it is I didn't bring it up. Sorry, my bad. It is Maximum Overdrive from 1986. Ooh. What do you do you remember anything?
No, I remember a murderous truck and a super cute Emilio Estevez. That's what I remember from this movie. Also remember, if I would have seen, like, I know I've seen this movie, but I saw this movie literally late 80s, early 90s, same thing. And this was not a movie that they played on the regular on TV. So this would have been I just happened to catch it on TV movie. But I remember watching it and I remember liking it. I mean, who doesn't like killer trucks? That's what I remember. But also, were there more killer things in the movie?
Yes.
The truck was my favorite.
Yeah.
Was it all
weird.
machines?
Not
Or
all
just
machines. Some
vehicles?
machines. Vehicles, no, and some machines, some
Oh,
appliances. Mm,
fantastic.
uh, it doesn't really give. The only thing is that a comet passes Earth, and then all of a sudden,
Mm,
some machines
okay.
become active. It was directed by Stephen King, who also wrote it.
Mm,
Somehow convinced ACD to do the soundtrack for it.
amazing.
This is one of those movies where you would want. I've seen this movie a few times.
Mm,
This is a week hanging out with friends on weekends,
yeah.
watching this movie, like trying to rent this movie because we thought it was so cool. It's one of those movies that you wish, because I have the DVD.
Mm-hmm.
You wish it had a commentary, because I
Oh,
have a feeling this is going to segue itself into either this is ridiculous, a la Children of the Corn, or did we like Graveyard Shift? We was or
I
we,
think we did,
yeah,
but we
not
thought it was ridiculous
it was yes, it was ridiculous.
and
Yeah,
terrible, but we were like, I liked it though.
yeah. So we've had iffy up and down, and we both like the Green Mile. Or did you like the not the? Yeah, did you like the Green Mile?
Like,
The
I like Green Mile. Yeah, Green Mile. I
the
like that
movie?
movie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I remember liking it too because we
yeah.
did that Oscar one, and Green Mile was part
Yes,
of it.
and it made me cry like a bitch.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So other than Children of the Corn, I think we've been all right with Stephen King.
I don't think Stephen King is the problem. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say because we liked. Oh God, why can't The Shining?
Oh God, yeah, The Shining was
Yeah, we like The
amazing. Yeah,
Shining.
that was
So I don't think
fantastic.
Stephen King is the actual problem because
Well,
Children of the Corn is the only one that really fucked us over.
he might be the problem here as a
Oh,
director.
I mean, yeah, that's valid.
He also doesn't really remember directing this movie, and he fully admits that he was pretty much high on cocaine every day, of shooting this thing, and not just during this movie. Just like this movie's driving me nuts. Like he was doing cocaine before this movie and after this movie. He did
Okay,
have a drug problem.
but this movie is about killer machines.
Yeah, so let's have some
Maybe the
stunts and killer
cocaine helped.
machines. Yeah, but maybe you don't want your director hopped up on cocaine when you're doing dangerous stunts with killer cars and
Yeah, but 9 times out of 10, that's why you have the assistant director there. Especially if it's would this be Stephen King's first directorial
person
oh,
only.
first and only? Okay, see,
Director.
the studio would not let him direct by himself.
No, probably not.
They would
Maybe he
have
just
put
sat in a chair being high and someone else
maybe,
directed.
but they would have put an AD with him who has directed before or dealt with really difficult or new directors, you know, the ones that get shit written into their contracts. They're like, yeah, let's do this. I'm an artist. They're like, okay, can we send in Bob? Because Bob can control the artists.
Yeah.
And who gently guided him. Be like, and now you want it from this angle, or you want the lights there. Tell the cinematographer you want this.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Or was he like, Steven, stop doing that. Don't touch that, Stephen King.
Stephen, why don't you just grab
Will
a sandwich
someone get
and then...
Stephen King some more cocaine, please? Please.
Or it's like, hey, Stephen, do you want to like eat a sandwich and take a nap in your trailer?
Yeah.
I got it. Don't worry.
I
want to hear stories about this movie.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do a couple of the trivia things for when we come back after watching it. See if there's anything interesting there. There has to be.
This has look. It's a Stephen King directing.
Because he only does have. I'm looking on here on his IMDb. He only does have one directing. Yeah. He has 420 writing credits, but only
that
one
does
directing.
not surprise me.
Yeah. So now it also stars. I mean, I love Emilio Estevez.
Me too.
Yeah, he's coming back apparently for Young Guns 3.
Really?
With Kiefer Sutherland and the La Bamba guy.
Oh God, Philip.
Not Philip Seymour Hoffman.
No.
This guy's more Aboriginal looking.
He's Filipino.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, they can play anything.
I swear.
How do I know? I've only seen like 30 movies with this guy in it. La Bamba.
Lou Diamond Phillips.
Lou Diamond Phillips. Sorry. Yes.
Jesus. But
He was doing an interview and said that they have finished the script. Emilio Estevez said he would come back and do it, and they're trying to do Young Guns 3. That would be fantastic.
Oh, this is exciting.
That would be awesome. Everyone else is dead because there were a lot of big names in those movies.
I mean, valid.
But they all died.
I like that.
But we also have Yeardley Smith, who plays Connie. And if you don't know who that is the voice of Lisa Simpson. Laura Harrington, I don't know who that is. She was also in Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai Across the Eighth Dimension. What's Eating Gilbert Grape? She was Amy Grape. If that helps anybody.
Mm-hmm.
And it also has Pat Hingle. You'll know him just to look at him. John Short. It also has Frankie Faison. Again, you'll know his face. And yeah. What was the guy I was talking about before?
Giancarlo Esposito.
Giancarlo Esposito has a small part in this. Yeah.
Do you realize you can never remember his name?
No, never.
Never. We've done like 3 movies with him and never.
Yeah.
Never. But you always remember his face.
Oh, yeah.
You always remember a character he played, but you never, ever remember his name.
So Stephen King walks into your production office and says, I got an idea for you, and pitches a bunch of machines come to life and kill everyone. It's obvious Stephen King is pitching this. He's high as a fucking kite on cocaine. How much money for a budget to give this whacked out fucker?
10 million.
Yes. Did you look it up?
No.
Oh, yeah.
But it feels right.
That's what they gave him.
It feels right. Well, because they have to make killer appliances and killer machines.
It is the 80s.
It's going to get expensive.
Yeah.
Do they put faces on the machines?
No.
Except for the truck.
Except for the truck has that Green Goblin from Spider-Man. Yeah. Now, I'm not 100% sure. I think this movie was one of those ones that didn't do very well.
I don't think it did very well.
But I think it did very well. One of those things that it just got rented a lot. No sequels. Children of the Corn gets 10 sequels. Maximum Overdrive gets none. Where's the justice? All right, let's see. Let's share this for the box office budget. Box office take. Yeah, 7 million, 7.4 million. It did not do well.
No.
Oh, God, Steven. What are you doing? Open July 25th at number 7. Oh, look, it was around the same time. Look, there's Aliens at number 2. Heartburn. Is that with... Oh, that's Jack Nicholson. She's a magazine writer who gives up her career for love and family. He's a Playboy newspaper columnist who can't quite give up his old tricks. And if that combination did give this relationship heartburn, nothing will. I don't think I've seen that movie.
I have not seen it.
No. The Karate Kid 2, Ruthless People, Top Gun, Back to School, Maximum Overdrive. Yeah, so by the time One Crazy Summer got here, Maximum Overdrive was long gone. Haunted Honeymoon, that is with, yes, I do. That's Dom DeLuise. That's Gene Wilder and his wife. 2 radio voice actors are getting married. Larry has fits of fear. A shrink needs 36 hours to scare him to death and cure him during a family reunion at a scary family castle. For some reason, I have seen this movie.
I have never seen it.
I remember it being quite silly and funny.
Yeah.
And Gilda Radner?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was quite funny back in the day.
Oh, God, she was amazing.
Yeah. About Last Night, Ferris Bueller's Days Off. So, yeah, it opened at number 7 and then quickly disappeared. By the second week, it was at 13. Then I'm pretty sure it's gone.
Damn. They really didn't have any faith in it.
No.
But also, Haunted Honeymoon is not streaming anywhere.
A lot of movies that they're hard to find.
God damn it.
I wanted to watch Cocoon, and it was available on HBO Max, but I can't remember if it left there or not. No, because it's owned by Fox, which means it should be Disney. It's a troubling movie to get. There's a whole bunch of them out there that are
It's not streaming anywhere.
Haunted Honeymoon or
Either
Cocoon.
Cocoon.
Yeah.
Neither of them.
Yeah, some
God
movies
damn
are
it,
just
people.
yeah. So I own Cocoon. I got so mad I ordered it because I wanted to watch it. This is like 5 months ago, 6 months ago. I have yet to watch it.
I love it.
It's just sitting there. But I win because I can watch it whenever I choose to watch it.
That's right.
Screw you, streaming universe.
Win.
Let's take a look at the poster of Maximum Overdrive. Stephen King's Maximum Overdrive. Emilio Estevez standing there, I believe, with a gun.
Looks like it.
There's that big truck with the Green Goblin on the front of it. It's a Dino De Laurentiis Entertainment Group presents. He made a shitload of movies out of that old dude.
He was a very prolific producer.
And apparently he just loved movies.
Yeah.
If he liked the sound of what you were pitching, he'd make it. I gave you $10 million and a bunch of coke. It's an all right poster. I think the DVD one's a little better. I can't be sure. The one up in the corner, it was the newer released one.
Yeah.
I don't like that one. I like the Green Goblin one. All right, get out of here. All right, let's take a look at some taglines. Let's see what coked out Stephen King gave us for taglines. All right, Maximum Terror, Maximum King. Who made who?
No.
Which it's a good song from AC/DC, but not a good tagline. Stephen King's masterpiece of terror, directed by the master himself.
It's not an actual tagline.
Imagine your worst nightmare. Machines take over the world.
Get rid of the machines take over the world and imagine your worst nightmare might actually work.
Evil's Wheels.
No.
No. All right, I don't mind this one. The Day Horror went into overdrive.
Oh, that was not bad.
That one's not bad.
That was not bad.
All right, they squeaked one out. I have a feeling that this did not get very good reviews.
I would have to agree.
I'm going to go out on a limb here. Probably saw this and go, what was he coked out of his fucking mind?
I feel like the critics are not fans.
No. All right, let's take a look. Nope. 14 critic reviews comes in at 14%. What's that? One person liked it, maybe two.
Yeah,
two. Yeah. And 25,000 plus audience comes in at 50. So half the people liked it, half did not. This was mine, so I will look for the one or two good ones. You can start with some crap ones.
All right. So Kevin Carr of Fat Guys at the Movies says, someone once said to me, Stephen King didn't direct this movie. Cocaine directed this movie, and it certainly shows. Score 1.5 out of 4.
This might be a so bad it's good movie.
I know. Now I'm kind of excited.
Steve Crum, video review master. Truck stop attacked by mechanical objects, including trucks gone awry, based on a Stephen King story. 3 out of 5.
Austin Kennedy from Sin Magazine says Stephen King has admitted himself that he was coked out of his mind during the making of this. Well, duh. Original score 1.5 out of 4.
Could you, a director commentary and with the actors around would be awesome.
I want the actors to be like, so let me tell you about what happened that day.
We were all freaked out because Stephen King was scaring. He's scary when he's sober. His eyes were doing even weirder shit when he was coked out of his mind. A suitably schlocky Stephen King story. 3 out of 5. Shannon J. Harvey, Sunday Times, and I'm out. So it's all you.
So Alex Sandell from Juicy Cerebellum says, maximum crap. It sort of revived AC/DC, if that matters. Original score is 0 out of 5. And then there's one more we're going to read. Brian McKay from efilmcritic.com. Most of the characters are so annoying that you want them to die. A Recipe for a Railroad Spike Lobotomy Migraine. Original score 2 out of 5. So harsh.
I remember there is a scene where a guy comes out going, "What the fuck is all that noise?" And he just gets killed. But it was so dumb that me and my friends just killed ourselves laughing at how stupid it was. And that's back then. Oh, yeah, some commentary would have been.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's some interviews from like Emilio Estevez.
There must be.
He's like, I was all right. You know who my dad is?
Do you know who my brother is?
Yeah, you know who my brother is. This was nothing.
This?
Lucky, yeah,
This
good
was
thing they got
child's play.
Emilio and not Charlie.
Right?
This could have been really bad.
Well, wait, I think in 1986, Charlie was still relatively okay.
Yeah, he was doing Platoon around this
at
time.
work.
Yeah.
After work. Social activities, different story, but whatever.
Yeah, he was huge too.
Oh,
Both of them.
Yes.
Charlie, because around this time he was doing Wall Street and Platoon.
Yep. No, he was super popular.
All right. Maximum Overdrive, IMDb, has 38,000 user reviews, coming in at 5.4 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I
Can't be
mean,
worse than Children of the Corn, could it?
it's possible.
Oh,
Never say
no.
never.
I'll start with 10 since I picked this thing.
Yeah.
Here we go. This is what the fuck is going on? 10 out of 10. This is actually, that's a quote from the movie. MF2812. A lot of the underrated gems. Most enjoyable movies ever made. Yeah, no. Best B movie ever.
Yeah.
Great B movie. Yeah. Not calling it, yeah, they're saying it's a B movie, but
Yeah. Well, I mean, ooh, this is deep. A dark and misunderstood satire. L-1011 wide body, 9 out of 10.
all right. A terrifyingly Twilight Zoned diorama of gruesomely mechanized slaughter. Weirdling Wolf, 8 out of 10.
Interesting. Oh, this gives me hope. Stupid movie, but it's a so bad it's good type of movie. Horror Disaster Guy, 90617, 7 out of 10.
Nice. That gives me
Yeah.
hope.
It does give me hope.
Silly, campy, funny, and highly entertaining movie with a great soundtrack. Claudio Carvalho, 6 out of 10. Here's where some of the true stars coming out.
Ooh, not quite the joyride I was hoping for. Perspicuity, 1, 5 out of 10.
Exquisitely terrible, like only an 80s movie can be and still be entertaining. Gary Vines, 4 out of 10.
If you like special effects, don't see this one. Capella, 3 out of 10.
Let's see. It didn't keep me from playing T-ball in 1987, but almost. Mad at 96306, 2 out of 10.
Think we're gonna go with this. Maximum Stupidity.
I'm
Grand
reading. There's a
Funk
lot
Fan,
here.
1 out of 10. Well, there's a lot of like.
There's a lot
after
of
that,
like.
This movie is as bad as it gets. A waste
Yeah.
of 97 minutes of your life. Oh dear Lord.
Oh, dear Lord.
This
So
is a
bad,
movie.
it's bad. Maximum Stupidity.
Quarter star out of 4. As far as cheese is concerned, Maximum Overdrive, simply a waste of film. A big waste of time. A king-sized bomb. Totally awful. Thanks, Mr. King. Stephen King is not only a bad writer, but a bad director too. Most stupid movie ever seen. Stop DVD after 10 minutes. These people are so mean. Kinda funny.
Yeah. And I love Stephen King. I think he's I love his books. I have tons of them here. I like when he talks. He's funny. It's weird. You can tell he's weird.
Yeah. He's funny and he's weird. I like
Yeah.
Stephen King as a person.
Yeah.
I like when his work is translated into film. His work I like once I learned what his writing style is. His novellas are a little bit different.
Yes.
But when he writes a novel, the first half is just him basically giving you all the information you need
Yeah.
to understand the story in the second half.
And when you go in that second half, you know what's going on. Like you're pretty,
like, you hit the ground running.
yeah,
Like,
you're
you're ready to go.
You're in that
There-
universe.
There's no like, I have to flip back because he spends like 5 pages describing someone. So you're like, I get it. I know what this person looks like. So
Yeah.
the minute the name pops up, you're like, it's burned in my memory.
Yeah.
Tell me what the fuck they're doing. And then you're like, oh yeah, and you can interconnect. I read Under the Dome because I watched the TV.
That was a great.
series.
I like that book, and I like the TV
I liked it
series
too.
first season.
The TV series first season, and then it just went off the rails.
Yeah.
But I really liked the first season, so I was like, oh, well, let me read the book. Now that I found out it's based on a book. So I was reading, and I swear I wanted to kind of like shove a pencil in my eye because I was like, God damn it, Stephen King. What is all this information? But then once I hit a certain point, then all of a sudden we were like high speed through a story.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, I get it. I get it.
A lot
You
of his
built
books are
it
like
all.
that.
And now that it's all built, I'm ready to go. I'm like, I get you. I get you. But then I also read The Colorado Kid when I was
I
watching
did
Haven,
not read that.
because Haven is based on The Colorado Kid. So, or very loosely based on The Colorado Kid. So I watched Haven and I was like, well, if it's based on that, let me go read it. So I did. And then I was like, oh, this is very different. Very different. But it's good. He has to compact it because it's like a small. But yeah, no. I like his writing style eventually.
And they made some pretty good movies.
They have.
Yeah.
They have. His
All
books
right, well,
translate well to media.
Yeah. Oops. Close. All right, let's share. Trailer remastered. Original trailer. Full movie. All right, let's watch the original trailer just to see.
Yeah. Let's see what they got.
Hi. My name is Stephen King. I've written several motion pictures, but I want to tell you about a movie called Maximum Overdrive, which is the first one I've directed.
Wow. What in the dickens is going on around here?
A lot of people have directed Stephen King novels and stories. And I finally decided if you want something done right, you ought to do it yourself.
Who was driving it? I don't know.
It was my first picture as a director. And you know something? I sort of enjoyed it.
I don't know.
I just wanted someone to do Stephen King right.
You want a war? You got one. I just want to get the hell out of here.
So come and spend some time with me and my friends at the Dixie Boy. Spend some time in the dark.
Please don't let us be in the dark. Help me.
I'm gonna scare the hell out of you. And that's a promise.
You're going to get us in an awful lot of trouble, man. We already in trouble.
Maximum terror.
Jesus, too many years.
Maximum King.
Maybe tomorrow will be our world again.
Dino De Laurentiis presents Stephen King's Maximum Overdrive.
Wow. He looked high in that fucking trailer.
Why was Stephen King giving me crazy eyes?
Yeah, I know. And shitting on every other director that made it.
Right? I was like, sir, you need to calm down.
Yeah. Yeah. They
Although
did,
the clips in between him talking crazy to us I was like, oh, this looks like fun. This looks like a fun movie.
Yeah, I think this is going to lean towards either. It's going to be. Hope it's not shitty, but I'm hoping it's more.
I think
So
it's gonna
bad
be
it's
stupid
good.
but fun. Yeah.
Yeah, or at least guilty pleasure, that type of thing. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see how that happens.
All right. Well, we are going to go watch Maximum Overdrive from 1986, and when we get back, we are going to review it. Yay!
Woo!
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
And now, on with the show.
Yay! Oops! Yay! There we go. I saw you weren't there. I'm like,
No. You know what I was doing? Because I wanted to make myself a cup of coffee. So I grabbed my phone and I started playing live on the phone, so I knew how much time I had. Because I was like, crap, I didn't know what time the preview started. But I'm here now.
Yeah, I'm actually going to the drive-in this weekend.
Nice.
Again, not seeing anything I want to see. There was one. It's playing Superman, which I'm like, hey, I'll watch it. It looks. I like James Gunn, and I'll give that a go. I know some people like it, some people don't. Looks all right. And then it was The Naked Gun with Liam Neeson, and then F1 with Brad Pitt. I'm like, that's one I want to go see. That's not. We're not going to see that one. We're going to see the one with Bad Guys 2, the cartoon movie.
Oh, okay.
And then Megan 2 is playing with it. I'm like, I haven't even seen Megan 1.
I haven't seen Megan 1 yet either.
But
I heard Megan 2 is shit.
And yeah, so did I. And then the new Jurassic Park, which I'm like, okay, well, at least it's dinosaurs killing people. That I can.
I always enjoy a good dinosaur killing.
But I'm like, all these other three movies look so good. I'm like, and the other one has the new Fantastic Four movie and a couple other a couple horror movies with it. I'm like, oh man.
Aw, poor thing.
Going to watch a cartoon and stupid Megan too. All right. Did you watch 1986 Maximum Overdrive by Stephen King?
I did indeed.
Me too. I enjoyed this one a lot more, I'll tell you that.
Me too. I didn't enjoy it that much, like, to be clear.
Yeah.
But I liked it better than One Crazy Summer.
Well, it's okay. So I said I was going to go, and Stephen King later admitted that he was coked out of his mind during production and often didn't know what he was doing. He remarked that he'd like to try directing sober one day. When asked why he hasn't directed a movie since this one, Stephen King responded, "Just watch Maximum Overdrive." Apparently George A. Romero was on the set a lot, and while Stephen King was trying to kick his cocaine addiction, and apparently Romero did direct quite a bit of it, helped him along.
Okay.
I did actually. I learned something that Stephen King was such a fan of The Evil Dead.
Yeah.
That he loved it, and he found out that Sam Raimi was having so much trouble getting Evil Dead 2 off the ground. Well, Stephen King was making this with Dino De Laurentiis, and Stephen King actually went directly to Dino De Laurentiis, told him to watch Evil Dead or whatever, and he should help these guys, and Dino De Laurentiis did.
Oh, nice.
So something really good came out of this train wreck of a movie. So what's your initial thought? Okay, go ahead. You may go first.
My initial thoughts. While some of it was pretty entertaining, some of it was just very superfluous and random. Like, I felt like there were a lot of like lulls in the action. So it was like something would happen and then there would just be a lot of like really mundane, weird conversation. And then like something would happen, and then weird, mundane that has nothing to do with what's actually on screen. But I think it was kind of a primer for, don't worry, we're about to kill this guy and you're going to be happy about it.
Yeah.
So I can kind of understand like the direction, but the pacing in this movie is completely off. Like it never really, like every time it starts to build momentum, it like stops itself and then stays there for a while and then starts to build momentum again and then stops itself. And so it was it could have been a better watching experience. And I think if they made a remake of this, it could be a very good remake.
Yeah, with today's technology and stuff.
With today's
absolutely.
technology,
Yeah.
with a little rewriting on the script, with, a better director. I'm sorry, Stephen King.
Keep Stephen King away from it.
Keep Stephen King away from it. I think this could be, but now that you say that George A. Romero helped a lot with the directing, it makes sense to me now because it does feel kind of a little bit like Night of the Living Dead.
Yeah.
If you really think about it. So I'm like, okay, I get it. But this was a very different movie than Night of the Living Dead.
Oh, yes.
But it shouldn't have been directed kind of in the same vibe.
No. He's only really directed. He's directed a couple movies. Most of them are zombie movies that George A. Romero does.
Ooh.
But he's done a couple of different movies like The Dark Half and I can't think of anything right now, but he does have a very distinct.
Yeah, no, he has a definite style.
Burnish.
Yeah.
Style. This not a truck's taking over the world should not be a slow burn.
Because at least like look, even in like Dawn of the Dead or Land of the Dead, they're the conversations or the lulls in the action are building and they're filled with information and they're giving you more for the movie.
Yeah.
In Maximum Overdrive, they're not giving you more other than, yeah, this guy's super annoying. Don't worry, we're going to kill him soon. Like, that's all it is. Like, you realize that once people start getting run over or shot at, you're like, that's why you made that character so annoying. I get it now. So I won't be sad when they die.
Yeah.
But I'm like, but then also, I should be sad when they die.
Yeah.
Let me be sad because that means I'm emotionally invested. And you can have that even if it's just literally killer trucks or soda machines. Like
yeah,
you can
machines,
have it.
Not some machines.
I felt kind of bad about the softball coach, Pee Wee baseball coach, whatever his name is, that gets killed by the soda can machine.
Like, dude, it can only shoot out one way. Move.
Apparently, it got some range.
Yeah, it had range. Yeah. No.
But I was like, the coach is dead. Oh, the children's are dead. I felt bad about that. I think those were the only deaths that I was like, except for the kid's dad. I felt bad about that because we knew he had a kid.
Yeah.
But other than that,
yeah.
I was like, kill them all. Nobody cares.
Yeah, they could have killed them all.
Yeah.
The trucks could have won for all I care. That would have been great.
I know. I was not emotionally invested in any of them. And also, I'm going to be real honest. The audio levels on this movie fucking drove me up the wall. Also, why was Emilio Estevez fucking whispering through 3/4 of it?
Yeah.
I'm like, Jesus Christ. Who the fuck is working the boom? I was just mad because I was like constantly fiddling with the volume. Because all of the explosions and the actions and anything having to do with cars was so loud. But the minute you went back into the diner and you were hearing people talk, it was so quiet. So I was constantly like turning up the volume, turning it down, turning it. I was like, who the fuck did audio for this? Please tell me they were fired. Honestly, Stephen King was like, no, it's perfect. That's the vibe I want.
Yeah,
and
the sound editor on.
Yeah, sound editor is probably like, you can't actually hear anything Emilio Estevez is saying. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's a vibe.
He's got a camera in one hand, a boom mic in the other, just running around the set.
He's good.
My initial thoughts is Stephen King was coked out when he directed it. I think he was coked out when he wrote it. It's not a very well written movie.
No,
at all. The best actor in this movie was the truck. Like, but there was fun. Okay, don't get me wrong. There was fun in this movie.
I will agree. This
Yeah.
movie had more fun than not.
Yes. Yeah. And it was so stupid. And it was so, I don't know if it's a guilty pleasure. I don't know. Yeah. But it's not a good movie.
Oh, no.
No, not at all.
No.
Soundtrack was pretty good. But
Yeah.
I'm an AC/DC fan. So.
No, soundtrack was pretty good. There is some fun in this movie. And
Yes.
there are moments that you're like, oh, I feel for you guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there are other moments where you're just like, for fuck's sakes, who wrote this?
And then
Why
when you
did
had
you do that?
the machine gun and stuff, you're like, fuck, they should have gave this coked out bastard $20 million. See what he could do then. Because he was throwing trucks off the bridge. Throwing trucks off the bridge.
Yeah, now I see where the 10 million went. It definitely didn't go to like just the regular production. They were like, we need another truck so we can like crash it into something and blow it up.
A lot of the actors were embarrassed after this movie came out.
Gee, I wonder why.
Yeardley Smith, who plays Lisa Simpson, has been the most vocal, saying this was one of the most embarrassing things she's ever done.
Well, especially if you look at her character.
Oh yeah, she's so. I wish they would get. When are they going to run this bitch over?
Right?
Jesus Christ!
I'm like her and her husband. Take him out.
Yeah,
take him out. I mean, the
Oh.
husband eventually went, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He survives. No, he
Does he survive?
survives.
No?
Yeah, he survives.
Did I just want him to die?
I think. Yeah.
But also, as just an FYI, you know, the kid in there, the one that survives the massacre.
What a
at the
good-looking
baseball-
kid! Did he ever become?
He did some more acting. He does a lot of voice acting, apparently.
Oh, okay.
But
he should have ended up on like daytime soap or something. Like he was a good-looking kid.
He's 53 now.
Oh, that's not far off from us.
I know. I was like, I wonder how old he is, and I'm like, right. Shit, he's only a little bit older. He was
And
born in
compared to a lot of the
1952.
people in the movie, he wasn't that bad of an actor.
No, actually, he was pretty good.
Yeah, he wasn't bad compared to. I like the old guy with the bazooka and the dummy that always gives away too much information.
I mean, he's been working pretty steadily as an actor. Not like super huge, but he's been doing pretty decent. He's done some voiceover work.
Oh, that's awesome.
He was also a motion capture performer for video games. So that's amazing. So yeah, he's done some work. He's been doing okay.
Yeah, when your resume has Maximum Overdrive, it might be.
I mean,
harder
it's
to be
kind of
big.
well. I mean, he was in Hairspray right after that, and Crybaby. So he had some big ones. He did an episode of Swan's Crossing.
I don't even know what Swan's Crossing is.
Oh my god, it was like a summertime teen soap. I was obsessed. Sarah Michelle Gellar was on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was very, very popular. But he was also in Fly Away Home. He did an episode of New York Undercover. He did Spin the Bottle, The Curse. Like he's had pretty.
He's been working,
pretty
yeah.
solid. Yeah, voice work, acting work, narrating stuff. Like I think he just recently narrated to a lot of voice work for video games, stuff like that. So good for him. He's still working. 53 years old. Not that much older than us. We're old as shit. Thank you.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Well, let's go over this movie.
Mm.
Actually, for the plot, it's got a bit here. So, on June. Oh, okay. We'll get to it. Okay. I was at the end of this. Did you read the thing?
I did.
Are
and
you out of your fucking mind?
Well, no, because I was.
They had fucking laser cannons. They fucking shot that shit with nuclear missiles in space. I'm like, oh my god, this guy's
No, but
nuts.
when I read that, I was like, the math isn't mathing. Because in the beginning, it said it was going to be in the atmosphere for 8 days.
8 days.
Then all of a sudden, I was like, wait, if we add up all the days all together, that's over 10 days before they even got on the boat. But the machines were still going strong.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Yeah.
Math ain't mathin'.
Someone probably brought that to his attention. He just gave him those evil eyes of his. Like, okay, never mind, dude.
But I did.
We'll do it your way.
I did like Stephen King's cameo in this.
Oh yeah, that was pretty funny. Honey, this ATM's calling me an asshole. Okay. On June 19th, 1987, as the Earth crosses the tail of a rogue comet, Rhea M, previously inanimate machines spring to life. An ATM insults a customer, and a Baskel bridge rises during heavy traffic, causing all vehicles upon the bridge to fall into the river or collide. A lot of this money had to have gone to this stunt.
Oh, 100%.
That and explosives.
Yes.
Because if a car just bumped into something, Stephen King blew it the fuck up.
Yes.
Yeah.
What he does apparently.
Yeah, he just blows shit up.
He just blows shit up.
It makes no sense when this shit blows up, but it looks good. Chaos sets in as machines begin attacking humans worldwide. At the Dixie Boy truck stop outside Willington, North Carolina, employee Duncan Keller is blinded after a gas pump sprays diesel in his eyes. After an electric knife, that was stupid, injures waitress Wanda June, and arcade machines in the back room electrocute a customer. Cook and paroled ex-convict Bill Robinson begins to suspect foul play. Meanwhile, the Little League game, a vending machine kills the coach by firing canned soda at him. A driverless road roller flattens a fleeing child. Oh, there was a thing in here that said that he wanted a bag of blood by the dummy. So when the thing went over it, there would be a big red mark. And then what happened is that it just exploded and blood and shit went everywhere. And he loved it, but it was cut from the movie.
I could see that.
Yeah.
I mean, it would have been cool.
Yeah. Where are we? While Duncan's son Deke escapes on his bike. The only creepy part of this movie, and I wish they could have figured out or done more, was the ice cream truck. We hear that little music, kind of like luring kids out type thing. That was because this movie is not scary.
It is not scary. It is not creepy.
It's not
the one
gory.
thing, it was mildly unnerving.
Yeah.
When the kid's riding around the neighborhood, like he's trying to get home, and everybody either has a Walkman on them or next to them, and they're all just dead.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that is so 1980s coded.
Yeah.
Especially like 86, because like everybody had a Walkman.
Yeah.
Everybody wore them all the time. Even if you weren't listening to music, you had it clipped to your like shorts or pants.
Yeah, around your neck or the headphones.
And you had the headphones around your neck all the time. So I was like,
ready to go.
I was like, that's a little creepy.
Newlyweds Connie and Curtis discover a corpse at a roadside gas station, but escape in their car when a tow truck attempts to kill Curtis. I wish it did. Meanwhile, humans and pets are murdered by lawnmowers. Oh, the fucking remote control car that drove into the docks.
Yeah.
That's stretching it, you cokehead. And lawnmowers and chainsaws, electric hair dryers, pocket radios, RC cars, and an ice cream truck. At the Dixie Boy, a garbage truck kills Duncan when he departs to search for his son Deke. And a truck sporting a giant fiberglass green goblin mask on its grill slams Bible salesman Camp Lorman into a ditch. Later, big rig trucks encircle the truck stop. Yeah, I wasn't mad when someone died. They were all bad people.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because no, I was sad for
the dad.
The dad, Duncan.
Yeah.
I was sad for him.
Because at least he's being a dad. He's like, no, I gotta go rescue.
He's like, I gotta
son.
go find my son. He's half blinded. Everybody's like, can you not? You're gonna get yourself killed. You can't even see anything. But he like runs away and then he gets like killed. Right there. So it was very sad. I know. God bless.
Yeah, you didn't see that truck coming, you moron.
No, he didn't because he's
diesel. Yeah. There's a couple other people that didn't see the truck coming.
At that point, Bill is probably sitting there going, I told you, you couldn't even see my fingers like 3 inches from your face. Why are you going to go running out? But anyways, and he whispered that because God forbid he speak in a normal tone. So he's dead. We're all very sad. Then the Bible salesman, who's a total creep, tries to maul the hitchhiker, Brett. Like tries to keeps trying to feel her up in the car.
So where are you going, honey?
And she's like, what? And then as his hand goes down for like the third time, she's like, if you don't get your hand off me, you're going to be wiping your ass with a hook.
Yeah. Well, that's rude.
And that was like, oh my God. Well, you don't have to be rude.
Yeah.
You don't have to well, why'd you say that?
I was only trying to sexually assault you. Why do you have to be so rude?
Why you gotta be so rude? Anyways, so they stop and he does not stop yapping. So when he gets taken out by a truck, I'm cheering.
Yeah.
I'm cheering because I'm like, thank God we don't have to listen to the super creep anymore. The waitress who gets like stabbed with the electric knife, which was also so 1980s coded.
Oh
my God. We never had one, but I always wanted one.
We had one. I don't think it was ever used. I think it was one of those things where they used it and like, this is a piece of shit. And
yeah,
it
well,
just sat in a drawer.
Eventually I figured out, I'm like, that's just going to shred the meat.
Yeah. It's not going to cut. Yeah.
Also, how tough is your meat? You need an electric knife to cut it for you.
Pulled pork or something.
But even that's supposed to fall apart.
Yeah.
It means you burnt whatever you made and you still are trying to eat it. It's weird. Yeah. But anyways, after she gets hurt, she like starts to go a little crazy.
Yeah.
With we made you. Yeah. You can't do this. We made you. And I'm like, sweetie, I don't think they care.
Yeah, they don't care too much.
Yeah.
Connie and Curtis outmaneuver a semi-truck, causing it to crash off the side of the road and explode. Yeah, everything explodes in this
Everything
movie.
explodes.
They arrive at the fortified truck stop where it is safer than out in the open. Actually, you know what? You just need to go into the fucking forest and that's it. They can't drive out there. They can't. Whatever. As they try to pass between the trucks, their car is hit and overturned. Bill and the hitchhiker Brett Graham rush to help them before the trucks attack. The owner, Bubba Hendershot, uses an M72 Law rockets. So that's pretty specific. He had stored in a bunker hidden under the diner to destroy many of the trucks. Deke later arrives at the Dixie Boy and attempts the entrance via the sewers, but is obstructed by the wire mesh covering the opening. That night, the survivors hear Loman screaming. That's a Bible salesman. And Bill and Curtis sneak out via the sewers to help him. Deke discovers Loman believing him dead, but he awakens and attacks Deke. Yeah, drag me.
drag me. Drag me. I can't lift you.
I'll kill you. Yeah.
I think he threatens him with Jesus.
Bill and Curtis rescue Deke and determine that Loman is indeed dead, but a truck then chases them back into the pipe. The next morning, a bulldozer and a platform truck drive to the truck stop. The angered Hendershot uses the rocket launcher to blow the bulldozer, but only succeeds in blowing its roof off. But the platform truck fires its post-mounted machine gun into the building, killing many, including him and Wanda. That's where you get the fucking guy that was sleeping comes busting through. What the fuck is going on?
Yeah. And then he did.
Yeah. They're all dumb. They're all dumb.
I'm like, why are you still standing?
Emilio Estevez is just slightly not as dumb as the rest of them.
He's like, gun down. And he takes Brett with him, who apparently he's already fallen in love with. Beautiful.
Yeah.
They're now besties sleeping in a storage room. But yeah, no, it's like
everyone else just stands there.
Everyone's just standing there. They're not even trying to move, just standing there.
Yeah. You saw a couple people drop getting shot. You think you'd fall to the ground. Nope.
You hear the gun go off. You drop.
Yeah.
You don't wait until people get shot before you move.
The truck then demands via sending Morse code signals through its horn that Deke deciphers that the humans pump the truck's diesel for them in exchange for their lives.
Yes, but actually, they asked to be fed.
Yeah. Yeah.
The trucks were like, feed us.
Yeah. As the survivors realize that their own machines have enslaved them, Bill suggests that they escape to Haven, an island off the coast on which no motorized vehicles are permitted. While the crew rests, Bill theorizes that the comet is actually a broom operated by interstellar aliens that are using the Earth's machines to destroy humanity, so the aliens can repopulate the Earth. Yeah. Yeah. Movie gets deep.
They're looking for the meaning of life.
Yeah.
They're not going to find it at a truck stop.
Yeah. Or in this movie. The next day during a fueling operation. Okay. I've worked when I was younger, I worked at a gas station, and I get it's warm out there, but the blisters on the hands, like you just hold it once and you can let it go. You can like throw rocks,
Not
tell the
even
trucks jokes.
not at this gas station.
They're like
You
they've been out
gotta
in the
keep holding.
yeah, they were out in the field for like 20 hours. They're sweating, they're passing out. They got blisters all over their hands. I'm like, you're pumping gas, dude. It's not that fucking hard.
Also, I'm pretty sure there are more people alive than there are gas pumps,
Yeah.
especially ones that, trucks can use,
Yes.
because not all of them will have diesel.
No.
So my question is, why are the people who are inside, why are they not bringing you water? Or
Yeah, someone could have
Coke,
brought you a
Coke,
sandwich or
a sandwich,
Coke.
why are they not taking over for you?
Well, they do near the end there. Once you know
Yeah,
they're
they
almost
wait like 14
dying.
hours later. They're like, I know you're about to fall over, but here. And then they run out of gas.
And then they run out of gas. Yeah.
And then the truck, I guess Emilio Estevez thinks it's trying to kill him. But really he's just moving over to where the gas is capped.
And they bring in a
Because
tanker.
it's a gas truck. They're like, here you go. Here's your petroleum product.
Yeah. Now you can feed us some more.
Now you can feed us some more.
Bill sneaks a grenade onto the platform truck, destroying it, then leads the party out of the diner via a sewer hatch to the main road just as the trucks and the bulldozer demolishes the entire building. I will say this. They did have a shot of an airplane that and then I'm like, oh, cool. And then nothing. Like, oh, what? Dude. Apparently, actually, I'll bring this up in a minute. As the remaining people approach the marina, the ice cream truck appears, but Brett and Curtis open fire and destroy it. Yeah, they shot it a couple times, and guess what? You guessed it.
It blew up.
Exploded. Fucking, oh. The Green Goblin truck stalks him to the marina and kills Brad. Yeah, he was taking that ring off that lady. A trucker distracted by a diamond ring on a corpse's finger. After Bill destroys it with a hit from a rocket shot, the survivors board a sailboat and set sail to Haven. Now, before I get to the last part here, I read also that the ending was to have them go out and they had to confront the last, which would have been a Coast Guard boat with machine guns on it. And I guess Stephen King blew all the money on cocaine and they couldn't shoot it.
It was when they blew up the ice cream truck. It wasn't in the script originally, and they were like, "You blowed up too many trucks.
Too much. You blew up everything, and we have no money.
It's gone. You blew up the money."
Yeah, you blew up the money. 2 days later, the machines go silent when a UFO hiding in the comet's tail is destroyed by a Soviet space platform disguised as a weather satellite, with Class 4 nuclear missiles and a laser cannon. 6 days later, Earth passes out of the comet's tail, and the survivors are still alive. And that's our movie.
Okay, so first of all, the math ain't mathing for the number of days.
No, that
because in the beginning they said that the comet was only going to be in the atmosphere for 8 days.
Yeah,
and then all of a sudden it's like 15 days later.
Yeah,
and the comet's still there. Also, I was like, a Russian satellite? That's actually and then I was like, right, 1986 Cold War.
Yeah.
This is
of course they have laser cannons.
Of course they have laser cannons. Of course. I felt so unsatisfied with this ending.
Yeah, it was like, oh, I gotta end it. Here, just say there was a laser cannon on a Russian satellite.
And everything's fine and everybody's fine. The end. And you're like, what?
Stephen King raises his arms above. He's got Coke all in his mustache and his nose. I did it, everybody.
See, at least like the ending kind of reminded me of Dawn of the Dead when they all get on the boat and they go to that island that's supposed to be uninhabited.
Yeah, and then it's just nothing but zombies.
Yeah, it's nothing but zombies. And like, I think only the dog barely survives, which is amazing. But at least you get to see what happens after they get to the island or on their way to the island.
Yeah, they have those little clips and stuff.
They have the little clips, whatever. So it feels more completed. It's full circle. We know how this ended. This, they just get on the boat and leave. You don't even see them get to the island.
No.
You're like, anything can happen between here and the island. And you just said, all the machines are still going around trying to kill people.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Could have had like planes diving to try to.
planes, helicopters, cruise ships.
Kamikazing them.
Like there are
Yeah.
a million things that could have attacked them out on sea. And what do we get? Tuk, 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 tuk,
Yeah.
bye.
And a written ending.
A written summary of the
Laser
ending.
cannons blew out yeah, you didn't even get to see the UFO blow up or nothing. There was
No, nothing.
guess what, everybody? It was actually aliens and
I think he ran out of money,
Russians.
and they were like,
I
"We're just
think-
gonna, we can't do anything else.
I need 10 more million, Dino. And Dino's like, no.
We need a Russian space station with laser cannons."
All right, someone get this cokehead out of my office. Let's wrap this movie.
God.
And that is our movie. All right, what's your score?
I'm a solid stream it, but I'm not offended at a rent it. Now, if you feel a lot of nostalgia for 1986, and if you remember loving this movie, like I remember watching it, but not loving it. So, like I remember liking it, I don't remember loving it. So I was like, oh, okay, yeah. And for some reason, I thought Emilio Estevez played a truck driver. Didn't realize he was the guy. I was like, oh, am I misremembering? But anyways,
It's a lowly cook.
he's just a
diner.
cook. And a
That's not
parolee.
That's not
What?
sexy.
I don't know. I think cooks are sexy, but I've watched a lot of Top Chef, so I mean,
Oh, there you go.
yeah, they're very attractive on there. Anyways, the point is, it's not terrible, but this is not a good movie either. But it's one of those where you can kind of watch it and you can kind of be annoyed at the people and you can kind of be annoyed at how 1986 it is. And, you know, how Walkmans are trying to kill everybody. That I kind of liked. Some of the kills are very creative. Some of them are very satisfying. But there's a pacing issue in this movie. You will find yourself bored at times. You will find yourself wondering, how the fuck did they think that this was going to make any sense? Like sometimes they make decisions in this movie and they act on them. And then you're like, who would do that? Like it's so out there. But it's not, it was a very watchable movie. I don't think in my heart of hearts I am ever going to say, you know what I want to watch today? Maximum Overdrive. I don't think I'm ever going to say that. However, if I was flipping through the channels and it was on, I'd probably stay and watch it to the end. Just to be like, God, this was not a good movie, but it wasn't the worst. So I'm a solid stream it. But I mean, I think the idea of spending $5 on it doesn't hurt my feelings as much as it did for One Crazy Summer.
Yeah.
I think that's it. But it's a solid stream it. But like,
What would you give it out of 10 for your IMDb?
Maybe a 4.5. Because it's watchable, but not a good watchable, you know? Like it has its moments, but the pacing is off. The writing speaks to a writer who was coked out. Like you can tell. Like once you hear, yeah, Stephen King was super coked out during the making of this movie, you're like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, I get it.
That tracks.
Yeah. You're like, I mean, that makes a lot of sense. But I mean, overall, it has its moments and it has more good moments than bad.
Yeah.
So it has a lot of like kind of mid moments, but it was watchable. Just not my favorite. And I don't think I'm going to choose to watch it again anytime soon. What's your rating?
If you remember liking Maximum Overdrive, you probably watched it with friends.
Mm-hmm.
This was probably not a movie that you watched by yourself, unless you caught it late on night. But I'm guessing you watch it with your friends, or you watch, hey, let's watch this stupid movie together. I would rent it for that purpose, to watch this with friends, especially if you're still hanging out with those friends and like, let's watch that stupid Maximum Overdrive. This guy was, yeah, like you said, hearing that he was coked out of his mind, yeah, it tracks. It makes total sense. It's not a good movie. It's not written well, but there are a lot of fun moments, and it is a fun movie to laugh at, laugh with. It's not scary.
No.
This would be a great, if you're doing a Stephen King 80s marathon with like Pet Sematary and Cat's Eyes and Creep Show and Creep Show 2, that type of thing. Yeah, it's but yeah, I say I would pay money if you're gonna watch it with friends for that purpose. If not, the nostalgia and you remember like it, stream it. And again, like Anna said, you're not going to be offended by it. You're not going to be mad if you did pay money for it, but it'd be a better stream. I would give it a 5.5 out of 10.
Okay.
Just for the fun. It's kind of a guilty pleasure because it's not a good movie.
It's not a good movie.
But it has a lot of fun in it.
Yeah, I will never say, you know what movie has some really great storytelling in it? Maximum Overdrive.
Yeah,
that sentence will never come out of my mouth, seriously.
No, not at
However,
all.
I if you really enjoy seeing shitty people get hit by trucks, you should watch Maximum Overdrive.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
when people started getting killed, except for Duncan, the
Yeah.
dad, Deke's dad, other than him, when everybody else was getting killed, like even the waitress who kept, we made you, and I'm like,
Yeah.
girl, I want you to die now.
Yeah,
Like,
someone kill her.
Someone kill her. What is wrong with you? Killer trucks.
I think it would have been more fun seeing a lot more kills by the machines.
Yes.
I like the bridge one, but I think I'm guessing a lot of the money went to that scene. You could have done a few more scenes.
You know what they could have done? In the neighborhood as the kid's riding through with his bike. They could have had people dying by walking.
Walkman.
Dying by lawnmower.
Yeah, that would have been great.
Yeah, give me those kills and like have this kid on a bike just trying to like weave his way through.
Oh, that ice cream truck with and having kids coming out with money
Yeah.
and then it just bowls them over. I'm like, yeah, that'd be
Yes.
great.
Like, give us some more fun with it. But I understand all of that takes, like a stunt director,
Yeah.
a choreographer, you're probably multiple takes because there's also going to be fake blood. And I mean, he spent all the money on blowing up trucks.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Now I am
Blow.
interested in seeing the remake or the reboot or the trucks that came out quite a while ago that I didn't even know was there.
Yeah.
But this would make a great, if there's a movie to go back and try to make that could be way better than the original.
Yes.
This is it.
This, especially now,
With
because
AI
back then,
and computers. And
with computers in cars. Oh my God, this could be so much fun to redo.
Robotics.
Yes.
Like there's lawnmowers that will just cut the grass for you. Those little have the Roombas run over cats.
Yes. Now they
This
have
could be
like
a great movie.
mopping Roombas.
Yeah, the
Not
mopping
just
ones.
the mopping ones, and I'm
Yeah.
like, this could be so much fun.
Yeah.
Because now we're oh God, what is the word? Automating everything.
Yes.
Like everything has some sort of machine way to do it or some sort of, computerized way to do it. I'm like, this could be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So much fun.
Drones.
Yes.
Yeah, no, this would be remake Maximum. Someone remake this. This would be great. Probably need a little more than 10 million.
A lot more than 10 million.
Try to
But
keep cocaine off the set.
and just keep the actors, like make it more of a funny kind of horror.
Yeah, don't take
Like,
it so serious.
Don't take
Yeah.
it seriously. Like have fun with it, goof around with it. And I think that could be like a serious blockbuster.
Yeah,
I'm
like a
just saying.
Shaun of the Dead.
Yes.
Maximum Overdrive. Yeah.
Maximum Overdrive, but more
Gory comedy. Yeah. That'd be
gory
great.
comedy horror. Like
That'd be a good movie.
yeah.
Too
100%.
bad Dino De Laurentiis is dead.
I mean his daughter
He'd
is
make it.
Is it his granddaughter? Shit.
Who takes over for him?
Well,
Because
no,
I
I'm
think they're
trying to
still
think.
making movies.
I'm like, who are her parents? Her grandfather, Giada De Laurentiis, who's a chef, but she hasn't been chefing a lot lately. Her grandfather was Dino De Laurentiis, but I think it's her uncle who still runs the company.
Yeah.
Because I think they are still producing stuff. Oh, Dino De Laurentiis only died in 2010.
Yeah. No, he was, and I think he was old.
Interesting.
Like he was in his 90s and still making movies right to the end.
He was born in 1919.
Ooh, yeah.
So he was like,
Oh, he's
89?
101.
No, 91 years old.
Oh, 90. Oh, my math.
He was
sucks.
91. I know. I almost did that too.
Math was never my friend.
That's why we went to film school. But yeah. So yeah, I'd be interested to see who's still running things. I think they are still producing movies. I think.
Yeah, then they should do this one again.
Yeah.
Yeah. And put Emilio Estevez in it.
Oh my God, could you imagine? Let's make him the diner owner.
The diner owner, yeah.
Yeah, and maybe he could speak a little louder this time. I swear to God, I was so mad at whoever the audio editor was, whoever the sound editor was. I was like, I'm going to find you, bitch. I'm going to find you and kill you. And why did nobody, like, I understand why Stephen King never said, hey, Emilio, I know the Southern accent's a little hard for you, but could you speak up a little bit? The whispering is not cute. Yeah, I'm just saying. Emilio, I love you, but you have to whisper through this entire fucking movie. Anyways, that's all I have to say about that.
Well, we have 2 stream it's kind of it's if you have to rent it, you probably won't be angry that you spend money on it.
You won't be thrilled.
No, you won't be thrilled.
But you won't be angry about it. You'll be like, maybe $5 is not bad.
It'd be more fun to watch it with someone else to kind of goof on it.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for coming back to the 80s to watch 2 movies. This one being Maximum Overdrive, our first one being One Crazy Summer.
Oh
Yeah.
God. Maybe
Anything
next
you
week
want?
will be better.
It has to be. Yeah.
It has
That's
to
a
be.
movie. It has to be. All right. Well, until the next movies we remember liking.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.